Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Lamplight City, where things have taken a very disturbing and sinister turn. We found out that Guy here is the actual person who tried to kill Madame DuPree, but actually, I mean, I don't want to say she deserved it, but I mean, she was a vile woman, and we've been told she had a secret room where she used to put the servants, if she was annoyed with them, and starve them and all sorts of horrible stuff. So we've got to go and try and find this secret room, which I'm guessing is going to be in the manor, the DuPree Manor, to see if that is actually the case. I'm thinking, from what we've been told about her by various different people, it's probably the case. But how are we going to find this secret room? I don't know. I haven't seen anything that looked like a secret room during investigating, so the only thing I can think of is to talk to the DuPrees. Well, the Montgomerys, I should say.
As amusing as it is to chat with this oddball, I think we've exhausted his usefulness at the moment.
Okay, so no. Nothing there. Let's see if maybe the Lady Amelie knows anything. Although she did say she'd never been assaulted, didn't she?
Amelie?
Yes? What is it? We mustn't be seen talking.
Do you know anything about a secret room? Okay, we can ask her about the whip.
I found this upstairs in Madame DuPree's bedroom. Do you recognize it?
Oh, please take that away, Mr. Fordham. Why would you show it to me?
I'm sorry, I didn't think it would upset you.
Miles. Maybe someday you'll learn how to read basic human emotion.
Thank you, Amelie. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Now please, let me get back to work.
So maybe we shouldn't have done that, I don't know. But there we go. Right, so out. Where is this secret room? Do you know anything about this secret room? Who knows about the secret room? Maybe Jean DuPree knows something. He knew about everything else, right? So let's head back to the swamp. We'll ask him if he knows anything about this secret room, and if not, we'll go and speak to Juliet.
Oh, Mr. Fordham, you're back.
I am back indeed.
We haven't got anything else to ask him about right now.
And now we're leaving again because we haven't got anything to ask you about. Let's go and speak to Juliet.
She's busy. That's not to bother her until we have something to ask her.
Okay. Turns out that is also not what we want to do. Does Upton have any... no, wrong place. Does Upton have any clues for us that could help us out here? I doubt she would know anything about the secret room, but...
Can we talk?
Go on, I'm listening.
No, we don't want to wrap up the case
That's
just
it, I
yet.
think.
Then you'd better get back to it.
We know who it was, but we still need to find out about this secret room. Because we need to stop this from happening again, of course. Right, we're going to have to find it on our own then, I suppose.
This quack hasn't got anything more for us to learn right now.
Right, the doctor doesn't know. So let's head inside and we'll see if we can find out where this secret room is. Maybe there's some notes or something in her room? Maybe there's another hidden book or something? I don't know. Okay. Anything in the drawers?
Nothing useful to the investigation in there.
No. So where could this secret room be? Could it be behind here or something, maybe? Right. Anything...
Oh, dear God, no. Please, let's not expose ourselves to that drivel again.
Alright, what was this note on the wall? Oh, I wonder if it's something to do with the piano. So, the... What does that say? There's something of oh no, sorry. The C scale. Okay, right. C D E F G A B C. So do re mi fa sol la ti do. Okay, so we tried playing the scale, didn't we? And that didn't really do anything. It's got to be something to do with this piano. I said it earlier on in the case, right back when we first came here. There's got to be something to do with this piano. Maybe behind this painting?
I don't know much about art, but I see Madame DuPree and I at least have similar tastes.
Maybe this is Jean's. Possible. Okay. So, are there any, like, secret buttons or anything? Doesn't look like it. I didn't want to do that. The fact that we can play it makes me suspicious. I've said that all along. The fact that it's interactable and you can actually play the notes. So she kept saying about something about perfect slaves as well.
A horrible little porcelain figurine. Madame DuPree didn't strike me as the type to play with dolls.
No, she didn't. Did we look in here? did. I don't suppose we can get into here.
Locked. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
No, we can't. Okay. I don't know. There's got to be something in the house that we're missing. Something that can help us figure out what to do with this piano. There was that thing on the wall, the scale. Is there anything, any clues
DuPree looks like she's
anywhere?
holding on to that poor bastard for dear life.
Yeah, well, now we know a bit more about that situation, don't we?
As amusing as it is to chat with this oddball, I think we've exhausted his usefulness at the moment.
Okay. Parrot, do you know anything? A perfect servant must behave.
A perfect servant must behave.
And now you'll taste an early grave. Me sofa, Ray. In the middle, see?
Me sofa Ray.
A perfect servant must behave.
And now you'll taste an early grave. Me sofa, Ray.
Me.
In
That's
the
going to be the
middle,
thing.
see?
That's going to be the thing.
So long, Birdie.
I knew the parrot was involved. I knew it. I knew the parrot saw something. Right, me sofa Ray is going to be to do with the scale, isn't it? Let's see. If it isn't, I'm going to look really stupid for getting so excited, but I'm sure it is. I'm sure the parrot and the piano are linked, just like I said at the beginning of the game. Right. Me sofa Ray. E. Right, okay, yes. E, G, F, D. E, G, F, D. Right, okay. E, G, F, D. If this works, it's a genius puzzle, I'll be honest. If this works, this is a brilliant, brilliant puzzle idea. Right. E, F... Oh, wait. I've forgotten what it was. Sorry, guys. I'm sure it was E, G, F, D, wasn't it? Or E... See, that... Oh, God. Right, we'll look again. Me sofa Ray. I can remember that bit. Me sofa Ray. Right. E, G, F, D. 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 Okay. E, G, F, D.
I wonder why that didn't work. Maybe you should try one octave higher?
Okay. E, G, F, D. Something's clicking. Something's clicking.
Seems to have done something.
Ooh! Oh no, there's a body in there.
Dear God.
This does not look good. He's dead.
Oh,
You should
no.
inform Dr. Fellows about this right away.
It seems Guy was telling the truth after all.
Yes, it would probably be a good idea to let him know of this development.
Is that the new gardener? Well, that's two. That's two murders now. All right, well, let's go and let him know of this development then. So she's murdered at least two people.
Guy?
Yes?
Well, you were right, mate.
I found the secret room you told me about.
You see? I wasn't lying.
No, you certainly weren't. There was someone inside. A man.
No. Who?
I'm not sure, but I can only assume it was one of Madame DuPree's servants.
Was he alright?
No.
I'm afraid not. He was dead. Dr. Fellows confirmed it was due to asphyxiation.
Madame DuPree must have put him in there before I drugged her. And then, with everything that's happened, she didn't let him out in time. Oh my God. It's my fault he's dead. If only I'd known.
No, you can't blame yourself.
Circumstances are quite unfortunate, Mr. Dumas. However, this has shed a new light on Madame DuPree and her cruel practices. I can't say for certain that you were justified in your actions, but I am a bit reluctant to say you were completely at fault.
Yeah, no, it's
The
not.
bottom fact is that Mr. Martin has been falsely accused of this crime.
True.
If I were to let you go, he would be punished in your place. Unless,
Yes?
I'm going to need you to write me a letter, Mr. Dumas.
Of course, Mr. Fordham. Anything to take care of this mess.
I knew that piano was key.
Good. Hopefully now this whole grim affair can be brought to an end.
Document added.
That's all for right now, but I'll be back.
Yes, Mr. Fordham. I'll be here.
Was it a confession letter? Let's have a look. Where is it? Guy's confession, yes. I, Guy Dumas of sound mind and body, hereby confess to the attempted murder of Madame Laura DuPree. God. Whew. This it's got pretty heavy, didn't it? Right, can we maybe tell Albert that he's going to get out then?
Nothing else to ask him right now. He hasn't got much time left. Best not to waste it.
Okay. Well, he'll be getting out because it wasn't him. Let's go and talk to Jean, I guess. Can we tell him that what we found?
Oh, Mr. Fordham, you're back.
We haven't got anything else to ask him about right now.
Okay, so maybe we just go back and speak to Upton and tell her what we found. So, yeah, maybe we do. Wow, this really was a deeper case than I thought it was going to be.
I'm listening.
We've got some big things to tell
I think I'm ready
you.
to wrap this case up.
Okay, who's your prime suspect?
It is... Oh, condemn, acquit. Ooh. Condemn, acquit. I mean, he tried to murder her. He did. Oh, this is difficult. This is really difficult. Oh god, this is very, very difficult, it turns out. Not ready yet.
Actually, I'm not ready to wrap things up yet.
I want to
Okay,
make sure...
Just let me know when you are.
Oh god.
That's it, I think.
Let's have a think about
Then
it.
you'd better get back to it.
Because, I mean, he did it, but I kind of feel like... Can we acquit him of it, though? I'm not sure we can. I'm really not sure we can. Let's think. So, I mean, Madame DuPree's a murderer, and she needs to go down for that, right? She can't get away with it, that is for sure. But he attempted to kill her, and he attempted to do it... I mean, a murder to just as revenge is never... You know, we're
Go on, I'm listening.
taking a life, even if it is in revenge, is still against the law. And we're a private investigator. We're not a cop. We're a private investigator. But we're gonna have
I think I'm ready to wrap this case up.
Okay, who's your prime suspect?
We can't acquit him based on what happened. We can't. He's confessed to it in the letter. I'm really torn on this. I'm really torn on it. We're going to have to condemn him. It could be the wrong decision, but we're going to have to. He tried to murder somebody, which is a crime.
It was Guy Dumas, a former servant at DuPree Manor. He used toxic plants to drug Madame DuPree so she appeared dead, which he learned about from her daughter's schoolbooks.
What was his motive?
Revenge. His lover was beaten to death, and he wanted Madame DuPree to suffer for it.
Fiendish. Nice work, Fordham. I'll pass along the information and we can make an arrest. I'm sure Mr. Martin will be relieved. And of course, I'll dip into the department's Good Samaritan fund to get you proper compensation for your work. For now, go home to your wife. I'm sure I'll have something else for you to look into fairly soon.
I feel kind of bad, but at the same time, Albert Martin couldn't go down for it, right?
Guy Dumas,
Yes?
you're under arrest for the attempted murder of Madame Laura DuPree.
I suppose it was too much to expect Fordham to believe me.
No!
Nothing.
I recommend you remain silent until you're questioned at the station. Come with me.
Oh no!
Addie, I'm home. Addie?
She must still be out at her hairdressing appointment. I'm glad we're alone because I wanted to talk to you about something.
Yes, Bill, I know. I told you I'm doing my best to try and find the flower shop burglar.
No, for once, this isn't about him. This is about you.
Oh. How could we have acquitted him for it though? That I feel bad now. That wasn't what I wanted to happen. Well, I mean, he still needs to go to jail for what he did, like, regardless. But, I mean, does that mean Madame DuPree gets away with it? I don't know. Maybe we did the right thing. I don't know. It just felt like the wrong thing, but it is what it is. It's a blind playthrough. We can't go back on it now. That's it. So, about me? What about me? What are you on about, Bill? Okay.
You want to talk about me? What about me?
You can play dumb and deflect all you like with everyone else around you, but it won't work with me. I know exactly what you're thinking, and you know exactly what I'm gonna say.
You want me to find the flower shop burglar? You want to talk about how this case went? Flower shop burglar.
You want to talk about me finding the burglar from the flower shop?
I just said not right at this moment. Don't you listen? Have you already forgotten the old days, Miles? Before I died, we were solving cases like nobody's business. You were one of the best detectives on the force. But ever since you started taking that soporific, your mind hasn't been as sharp as before. If you're serious about taking on more complex cases, you need to listen to Adelaide and stop taking it.
Okay.
It's already had a negative effect on your performance.
What are you talking about? We had Guy Dumas arrested for the crime.
Yes, but if you were working at your full abilities, you'd have come to that conclusion much sooner.
I don't know about that.
If I stop taking it, you won't let me sleep through the night. Nothing will change.
Well, things would change if you found you-know-who.
I thought you said we weren't going to talk
Yeah.
about that right now.
Yeah, well, I say a lot of things.
An understatement if ever there was one. Can't you just keep quiet without me having to take something?
Afraid not, old friend. That's just not who I am or how this works.
If you keep me up all night, I'll go crazy. Things have been hard enough as it is. And if, God forbid, Adelaide were ever to find out about...
Hello, Miles. Is there someone else here? I thought I heard you talking just now.
No.
Fantastic. The jig is up. And here I thought we were doing so well, too.
I was just going over the case thinking aloud. There's no one here. I was just talking to myself. I was calling out to see if you're at home. I mean, I was just going... I mean, we could be honest. She is our wife. I kind of feel like being honest is maybe the right thing to do.
No, there isn't anyone else here. I was just talking to myself.
You're not going crazy on me, are you, Miles?
No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous, Addie.
Just checking.
How was your appointment?
Mrs. Lefebvre was her usual bossy and overly picky self, but she gave me a very generous tip.
That's good.
So I stopped by the shop on the way home and bought a new deck of cards.
Excellent. Shall we have a few rounds of écarté? I believe you demanded a rematch last time we played.
Yes, that would be nice.
Well, you certainly managed to dodge that bullet. I only wonder how much longer you'll manage before one finally hits you.
Probably not long. I don't know if we made the right call or not there, honestly. He seemed disappointed, but... Oh, 2 weeks later. But maybe that's just because he got arrested for it. We couldn't have let him off. He tried to kill somebody, regardless of the reasoning behind it, which I can fully see.
And it says here they still don't know what caused that explosion.
I guarantee you it was sabotage. Those Redites have been causing a lot of trouble lately.
Is that the group of anti-steam tech radicals?
The very same.
Why Redites, though?
They're named after some fellow named Jonathan Red. Apparently the one who began the whole anti-steam movement. It's really a rather stupid name, if you ask me. And uncreative, to boot.
Well, what would you call them, then?
The Anti-Steam Society. The League for the Preservation of Blowing Things Up. The Boom Boom Boys. The Anti-Steam Society.
Something simple, like the Anti-Steam Society.
That almost makes them sound classy. Perhaps you'd best stick with the detecting, dearest. Your nomenclature needs a bit of work.
Well, I think it's about time I get ready for bed.
All right, Miles, if you must.
Okay, looks like we're in control. So 2 weeks later now, so maybe we're going to get a new case soon then. I don't know how that went, in all honesty. We uncovered the truth of what happened. I'm hoping Madame DuPree will get in trouble for the 2 murders. Potentially more. We don't know that. That we know she definitely committed 2 murders. I mean, Guy Dumas tried to kill somebody in revenge. He failed, but he tried to. So that's a crime. And in no circumstances committing a crime to sort of get revenge for someone else's crime the right thing to do. He could have come to the authorities or even spoken to us or somebody and said what had been going on. Maybe people wouldn't have believed him because he was just a servant. But there was another way of going about that without trying to kill her that he could have attempted to make happen, and he didn't. So I feel bad, but at least Albert Martin's not going to go down for something he didn't do. We've exposed Madame DuPree for who she was, and realistically, Guy Dumas kind of needs to, you know, be punished in some way for what he did. That's how the justice system works, and we couldn't let somebody who attempted to murder somebody, regardless of their motives for it, get away with it. That's my thinking. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. We're going to leave it there for this one. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, and Lyle for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you all next time.